Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it to. I'm not Bushka on Blitz, I am Economics Mate. And I thought I'd show off my good old Bushka on Blitz impression there right at the beginning of this video. Because, of course, Bushka is the one that did inspire me all those years ago to make my own YouTube channel, make content for Blitz. Now, the reason why I brought up the whole Bushka conundrum was because the Leopard 1 was one of his favourite tanks in the game. And in fact, for a long time, many of those competition players, the pro players, they love the Leopard 1. And for good reason. Leopard 1 is one of the best medium tanks tier for tier in the game. It really is an amazing piece of engineering. And boy oh boy did Wargaming make this thing so much fun. They buffed it over the years. They rebalanced it and they really made it a formidable tank. A lot of people would say that the STB-1 typically was the better of the two because it was basically a Leopard 1 with more armor. But nowadays, this STB-1 was nerfed and it's not the same beast as it once was. And hence the reason why I'm comfortably going to say that the Leopard 1 is probably the better tank of the two by a long shot. And we're going to showcase this tank in a absolutely fantastic battle from my good friend and fellow community contributor, Mr. Trapmelon. Of course, good old Trappy McTrapperson. How can you not love good old Trappy? Now, this is a great tank. It's got adaptive concealment, which is amazing. It's basically what you would have in a light tank, but this is a medium tank, do keep in mind. But yes, it doesn't really have enough armor to really constitute it necessarily technically being called a medium tank. In relative Blitz terms, of course. The tank itself has 1800 hit points, which is not bad. It's got 52 mils on the front of the turret. Again, you don't have armor that is going to bounce. 70 on the hull, 35 on the sides, 60 on the side of the turret, 60 on the rear of the turret. You got 35 on the side of the hull, as I was saying, and 25 on the side of the hull. Your concealment ratios are pretty good. Your view range is fantastic at 300 and 4 meters, but do keep in mind I am running this thing with, of course, the improved optics. I'll go through the equipment that I'm running on this tank very shortly. We're just running through obviously the different aspects of this thing. Now, in terms of the gun, it's a beautiful 105mm gun. What a gun this is. 2.9 second aim time, phenomenal accuracy on this thing. But you'll notice that also, because I'm running certain equipment, is what obviously has made the aim time and the gun dispersion just so much better. 2.9 second aim time, phenomenal. Laser beam gun, 0.234 dispersion, even better gun handling. So you're not gonna, if you miss your shot, something's wrong with you, seriously. You got 3600 DPM, just over 3600 DPM, amazing. 5.9 second reload. You have 275 mils of AP pen. Now I am running this with calibrated shells, so do keep that in mind. That's what I would run it with. 339 mils of heat, perfect, and 57 on your HE. Now you're doing 360 alpha per shot, which is very nice on your standard rounds, 300 on your premium, and of course on your HE you're doing 400, so it's fantastic when you're getting rid of those pesky little Grille 15s or the Waffenträgers, or the FV4005. Of course, if they're not running Sporliner, you're perfectly fine. Your gun depression is 7 degrees, so it doesn't have incredible amounts of gun depression, but it's good enough to sort of, cater to your needs as a light medium tank. But yeah, the actual engine itself, you go 63 kilometers per hour as a top speed, which is phenomenal. Again, as I said, it is a very zippy tank and an average top speed of 40 kilometers per hour. So yeah, the tank itself is fantastic. In terms of the equipment, I run this thing with calibrated shells because why the bloody hell not? You want that extra bit of pen. You don't need the extra amount of, an extra 191 DPM. You don't need it. Trust me. You need the pen. The pen, the extra bit of pen helps so much more than having an extra, how much is it? It's like a 0.30 of a second. It's literally 0.3 of a second faster reload. What's the point of that? It's no point. So run this with calibrated shells because you will get fantastic pen values. I run this, of course, with the defense system, which obviously helps. Dealing with damage to your tanks modules and your crew. You run this, of course, with improved optics because it is a medium tank and you're going to be spotting a lot with this thing. Enhanced gun laying drive for sure. You don't need to run this with the supercharger because the actual round itself is a very fast round on its own. It's got enough velocity to cater for your needs. Trust me, you want to have that extra 0.4 seconds of aim time. That decrease in 0.4 of a second in aim time. Now I am running this with improved assembly. Technically you can run this with enhanced armor, but what's the point? There is no point in running this thing with enhanced armor because it really doesn't have the armor to sort of make a difference for 3%. Now, engine accelerator is perfect because it means that you can basically improve your average speed, your power to weight ratio, whole turn rate, and your engine power by just having the improved control. Yes, your degrees per second does increase for your whole turn rate, but I'd rather have a spread rather than just having just the whole traverse. Now, refined gun. Definitely running this with refined gun and not with vertical stabilizer. Refined gun really does improve your gun handling and increases the chance of hitting the enemy, basically minus 15% of dispersion at 100 meters. So it's very, very good. I do run this with enhanced tracks. You can run this with toolbox, but I prefer to run this with enhanced tracks. Makes the tracks more durable because, trust me, when you're in a tank as zippy as this and you're spotting and you're moving in and out of cover, you're going to want to have strong tracks. Of course, high-end consumables, 100% run this thing. You want to have an increase of 33% to the duration of your consumables. Trust me, you do. Now, in terms of provisions, I obviously like to run this with chocolate. So keep in mind, having the chocolate helps improve your view range, your damage per minute, your reload time, your aim time, dispersion, all the good things. Now, I do run this with improved gear oil because why the bloody hell not? Your increase in average speed, your power to weight ratio increases, and of course your whole traverse and your engine power. And I do run this thing with normal gear oil. Now, obviously, you could use improved fuel, but preferably I like the gear oil because it just makes it better. It's a better provision to have. But yeah, in terms of consumables, as you can see, multi-purpose pack, adrenaline, and repair kit. You don't really need reticle calibration because, trust me, you have enough aim time and you have enough dispersion. You don't need a decrease in that. You don't need even more accuracy than it already has. It has enough accuracy. So run this thing with, of course, the adrenaline. All right, that's enough of me rambling on. Let's have a look at how good this gameplay is. Alrighty, here is Trapmelon running his Leopard 1 on Oasis Palms, which is a very interesting map indeed for a medium tank like this. And the reason being is obviously because this is a medium tank with barely any armor, but it does prove to be great in different situations. So, now, for some reason, Trap is trying to figure out what's going on. He's trying to figure out where his team is going to be. He is the only medium tank alongside a 907. Now, where is the 907, you may ask? Well, he is actually towards the middle of the map there. In terms of the enemy team, they consist of a Jagdpanzer E100, a platoon of a Kranwagen, and an M60. Totally not a bad platoon, by the way. That's a pretty crazy amount of damage output there with those two autoloaders. Oh, well, an autoloader and an auto-reloader. Now, notice how Trap is trying to blind shot in that spot that he thinks that tank is going to be in. Fair enough. Notice how the TVP or the M60 are not spotted. For some reason, I would have thought that the TVP and the M60 would have come this way, but no, there is no one there. This is really weird. I'm going to pause this video here for a second. Look at the positioning of his team's tanks. The T-57 Heavy, for some reason, has decided to stay in the in the base area of his base, alongside the FV215B183. The Rhinocerente is next to Trap over here. The 907 is trying to spot tanks in the middle there. The Object 268 is in a very awkward position as well. Not sure what he's doing there. And the Concept 1B obviously is trying to stay hull down, which is a good situation indeed. But it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I have a feeling the enemy team's all on that side over there of the map. Oh, there we go. There is the Kranvagen. He has been spotted, as well as the TVP 5051. He gets a nice shot into there, 362 alpha damage shot into that TVP. Yep, another beautiful shot into the Object 268. Can he try and get another shot into the 268? Not sure, but there is the M6-Yo. Nice 366 alpha damage shot into him. Can he get another shot into them? Come on. And yes, he does. Beautiful. Now, notice how he's running this thing with his, with his auto aim switched off. When he's in sniper mode. And that's a good thing to do. Not necessarily with this tank, because obviously you do have amazing accuracy as he's basically dealing, a good amount of damage to that Jagdpanzer E100. He hasn't been spotted yet, which is good. He's going to get another shot into that TVP. Yes, he can. Look at that accuracy there. Oh my god. He's up to 3,271. This is just easy pickings right now. Easy pickings for a Leopard 1. Just all the targets out in the open like that. I mean, come on. Another beautiful shot into the top of that 268. The 268 does kill Mr. Nobody. In the T57 Heavy, but yeah, rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. 907 does kill the M6-Yo, which is a nice thing there. One less devastating tank to worry about. But of course, since he was spotted, he tried to obviously reset his camo by ducking tail and coming back to his spot before. He gets a nice shot, 419 alpha shot into the sides of that Object 268. How about them apples? Another nice shot into there, 4,428 damage. He's going to get shot, obviously, by the M60. 450 alpha high roll there. Beautiful shot there. Is he going to switch to the HE? Yes, he is. And he wasn't able to pen there with the HE, which is unfortunate. But he does kill him, which is nice. Puts him on 1 kill, 5,245 damage. Now, let us pause this video right here. This is a 3 versus 3 situation. It is about to be a 3 versus 2 situation in favor of Trap's team. This TVP is about to realize what's going to happen when you stand out in the open against a Leopard 1, because you almost certainly will very much lose, especially if that player happens to be TrapMelon. Now, what about the other 2 enemy tanks? Well, the Kranvagen is basically on about 3/4 of his health. The WZ-111 GFT, he's on full health. Now, his friendly team player, the Object 907, is unfortunately on less than half his hit points, but the Rhinoceronte is almost on his full hit points, so it's a nice balance of hit points there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Again, there you go, there is the kill on the TVP, and TrapMelon is going to be making his way on the other side of the map to try and get shots on those 2 tanks that are currently spotted by the Kranvagen. Now, the Kranvagen is in dire sorts at the moment. If he doesn't ducktail and get the hell out of there... the 907 doesn't ducktail and get the hell out of there, he's going to be killed. And rightfully so, he's on 130 hit points left. And beautiful 450 alpha tracking shot there into the Kranvagen. That's exactly what this tank is capable of doing. You can absolutely guarantee this thing will just get shot after shot. It is just amazing with the accuracy on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful shot there. Surprisingly, he wasn't spotted. 6,366 damage. Another nice shot into the sides there. He's on 2 kills. This is really racking up to be an absolute damage farm of a matchup right now. The Rhinoceronte is for some reason sitting at the back, not really pushing up like he should. He's moving now, but he should be pushing a bit harder than what he is in order to support TrapMelon. He's keeping him busy, which is good, keeping them both spotted, which is exactly what he should be doing. Please let me... He's saying, let me get to 9k. Oh, Trap, you funny bastard. Another beautiful kill there, 3k damage. Can he try and get some more kills? Now, technically speaking, he can switch to HE here because, well, I mean, the back of this thing is not very well armored. He's up to 7,500 damage. Come on, Rhinoceronte. Let him get the kill. Let him get this kill. I love how he's blocking him so the Rhino doesn't shoot him. He's up to 8,000 damage. Can he get the last shot? I don't think the Rhino wants to shoot him, so he's... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at his hit points! 9 hit points! The WZ hit him for 727. If he managed to pen with HE, it would have been over for Trap. That was it. It would have been over. Done, dusted. That's it. Done and dusted. How much hit points is the Rhino on? I mean, he could have probably win this battle for the team, but like, oh my god. He's on 9 hit points. 9 hit points. Wowza. Wow. Wow. God bless you. God bless you and your little cotton socks that you wear to bed at night. Trust me when I say this. TrapMelon, you lucky bastard. You managed to absorb enough damage to leave you on 9 hit points. But you got that last kill and you got yourself 8,556 damage with 4 kills. Trap, you're a bloody legend, mate. Honestly, I can't believe you managed to rack up that much damage in this thing. I mean, it was essentially an easy-to-win match. Look at all those trophies, man. Look at all those medals. Look at you go. 249,000 credits. It's not even a collector tank. He absolutely decimated the rest of his team. Well done you, Sir TrapMelon. Have a look at that. Ace Mastery, High Caliber, Top Gun, and of course he got the Sniper Tanker for hitting those tanks so far away. Thank you for sending me that replay, Senor TrapMelon. That was a very, very nice indeed. But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Leopard 1. What a great tank. What an absolutely amazing tank in the hands of a good player. It's phenomenal. In the hands of an amazing player, it is unstoppable. Seriously, it is just point and go. And I will stand by and say that it is much better than the Kampfpanzer 50T. You can say all you want, Mr. GrandMcLegend, but the Leopard 1, in my opinion, is better than this thing. Okay? You can stand by this tank as much as you want. I prefer the Leopard 1. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of this video. That's the Leopard 1. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below what you enjoyed about it. If you didn't enjoy it, tell me why you didn't enjoy it. And as always, look after yourselves, look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.